another special. We got a lot of special, wonderful guests that are coming through. And our
All of them.
next guest is Kirk Scott. We have Kirk Scott in the lobby, hopefully, and he's going to let us know about his ventures at Rocket Ride. Kirk, how are you doing?
Yo, what's up, Kirk?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
We're
Doing
doing
good.
wonderful. We're amped. We're seeing all these wonderful
Awesome.
games and projects and everything. But let us
I
know
mean,
about
I
you,
want to
Kirk.
play that last game. I want to play that last game. My gosh, it was amazing.
Oh,
You guys are doing. I mean, all the creators in this show. I just want to work with all of them. And right now, I'm at Rocket Ride Games, and we launched a program called Liftoff. Rocket Ride Games is a full service agency. And when I say full service, we have production resources, we have design resources, and we have a large biz dev team that just creates opportunities for developers all over the world. It's a great place to be. So, hi, Neil. It's good to see you.
So, Kirk.
Um, yeah.
See, we all
So,
know each other. It's
Liftoff is,
crazy.
that's right.
this is my first
It's
time
wild.
meeting Kirk, so don't say that. This is my first time.
Oh,
It's a special
sorry.
moment right
Okay.
here, okay? Special
So,
moment.
when I joined Rocket Ride about 15, 16 months ago, they allowed me to carve out a little piece of the business that uses all the resources of Rocket Ride to create opportunities in the video game industry for BIPOC and underrepresented groups, which is really cool. I mean, I think, in this day and age, all these video game companies need to carve out a piece of their business of what they do best and really kind of focus on underrepresented groups and Black folks. So we use all of our skills and expertise at Rocket Ride Games to make the game shine on a worldwide stage. Good example of that is, I'll work with a guy like Neil to get Aerial Knight out there, and we go and get his pitch tight. We go and get him the money from the publishers and get his game funded. And right now we're looking at probably 2022. I think we're going to have anywhere from 5 to 8 games that we're focused on in the Liftoff program. Now, if you
Wow.
go to rocketridegames.com, along the top you'll see Liftoff. You click on Liftoff, you can get all the info about the program that we're doing, and you can actually go in there and there's a form you can sign up and you can talk to me. We'll sit down, talk about your game, talk about what we can do using the full resources of Rocket Ride Games.
Wow.
Dope. It's
So
really
you mentioned
accessible.
Neil. Yeah, it is very accessible because I mean, we've all been in the industry for quite some time, and with indie developers, a lot of times they didn't have so much of a voice or platforms that we have today. Like from your past ventures, like of course we seen you with Nintendo. Like what have you seen that's different working more with indie, like more indie developers, especially because I love the three-tier like focus y'all have. Like I have the recognize strategy and execute. What's some of the differences you've seen and what you appreciate more to get new up and coming game developers and especially black and people of color that you didn't recognize at your past ventures?
Well, I think, through Liftoff and with Rocket Ride, we really focus on the journey that the developer has in getting these pixels on screen or these polys on screen. So we think it's just as important to tell the story of how you got there and the game that you're making, because a lot of these indie games, there's an undertone. What people don't understand, they're playing these games, and really what it is it's the story of, it could be mental illness, it could be, just the struggle of a black developer getting their game made and the story of their family. I think it's just as important to tell that story as it is to get them funding and get that game, launched, right? So it's a lot of it is, these stories that are being told in these indie games are really deep, and I think, people that look like us, we're all playing games. So, and it's not
We're the top
impossible to get out
consumers
there
of
and
it.
get your game made. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, let's there shouldn't be any secrets. If there's black game developers out there making games, let's get them in the forefront and let's have our people playing these games, and finding out that it's really not a magic trick to get your game published and get on screen. You just need some support, and you need some help, and we're here to do that.
Yep. Awesome.
Now you have anything to add?
Neil and
Because
I
you're
have
the
had
you're
this
the dev
conversation.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and Kirk, we done had a couple long conversations over Zoom about this very thing. It's really just important not only for developers to kind of support each other, which is like one of my main focuses. Is like given that I feel like every year there's one or two people get the juice, the black person in
Yep.
the game industry for that year, but it's that person's responsibility to kind of make sure that they highlight other people who don't necessarily get that shine, as well as the game industry for kind of fixing that problem of like only like kind of having the attention span for one or two people in the first place.
That's right. And what's cool is a lot of publishers out there now are carving out a little bit of their business to focus on BIPOC and underrepresented groups. So we speak directly to those publishers and that have those programs, and we get pitch our games that are going through the Liftoff program to them directly. It's a really tightly curated process, and we're happy about it. I just wish we could support more. I wish there was 5 of me so we could have 50 games a year that we're running through this, because there's enough content that these publishers all need to know about it, and it's all about just getting it out there. And we do a lot of coaching too at Liftoff. We help you with your game pitch. We help you with your design a little bit. And that goes a long way, especially for new game developers that are out there and that have day jobs that are making their games at night. It's important to give them the support that they need and get out there and do the biz dev operations for them so that they can get the best exposure for their games.
Awesome. Have you ever just kind of seeing more of what Liftoff is about, have you ever also considered like schools and also seeing what some young talent in game development? Because you mentioned you have people who are working 9 to 5. There's also some students too, even in high school or even younger than that. Because nowadays it's like, okay, gaming careers have started at 9. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
have you ever considered any projects or the next steps, or even moving into 2020, some things you want to do on a scholastic level as well?
Yeah, I'm more than willing to talk to students. I've done the USC school before. I've been there and talked to them. I think that they have a great infrastructure at a lot of these schools, and it really teaches these kids how to launch their games and what to do in the business side. So they're really being heavily coached there. I would say that the schools just really need to keep doing that, and then when the students are ready to go kind of pro, they can come to Rocket Ride and be like, hey, I got a game, let's work on my pitch, and let's start pitching it to publishers, because that's really where the special sauce comes in, is when you start pitching it. We have games on paper that we have gotten picked up by publishers before, just on that promise. And, if you can prove you can get the game done on paper and walk it through with the publishers, then they'll trust you with the money and they'll give you the money. So that's what we want to do. We want to get more Black game developers funded, and get their games on screen. It's important.
Yeah.
Awesome. I know, Neil, you have anything? Because you're going,
No,
doing the
like
double Dutch Street
Kirk
Fighter thing.
already.
Ready.
Well, I'm just like
So,
I'm just ready all the time, just ready to go. No, Kirk, he hit the nail on the head. Like I don't even have anything to add to that. You good when you keep me quiet.
I'm sorry I don't have a game for you to play, Neil. You guys, I saw the last one. I was like, oh man, I want to play this game. So it's
Well, he
just
said he's gonna
is
have
important
a
there
for us
demo
any?
all
up
to be.
soon, so
You don't have a demo, but I did want to ask: is there any talent, if you want to say, is there any some talent that you're looking forward to be a part of your program that you've seen out in the wild?
Neil's next game, and
we
love
ain't
to work
even
with him
gonna we
on
ain't even
that.
gonna go there. We're not even gonna go there yet.
Yeah.
I need a
No,
nap
but
and a year vacation, and then we can figure that out.
I heard that. Yeah, congrats on that launch. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we're excited about at Rocket Ride. There's a lot of concepts that are coming through that we're like, wow, this is amazing. And we just can't wait to work on it with them and do some announcements. I'd love to be able to announce some games here, but I can't do that right now.
We almost had an exclusive.
Tamika's trying to get me. I know.
I failed at my job as a journalist. I was trying to get the exclusive.
No,
I was trying to get the
you
exclusive.
learned. You almost had him. He was right there. We
almost had it.
one more push.
2022, we will talk again, and we will talk about some of the games that are being launched, and introduce you to the developers that we're working with, and it's going to be great. And we're probably going to put them on the webpage too. I mean, we have quotes on there from the guys at Decoy.
That's my brothers, Decoy Games,
Yep.
Khalil.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to Decoy.
Those guys are great. Yep. So those guys are great. I've been working with them for years on some of their stuff. So, just promising young talent like that we'll be bringing through. So it'll be great. It'll be fun.
Nice.
All right. Thanks so much, Kirk. Oh, you have another one?
Oh,
I'm sorry. You're going to close out.
If there's anything else
you
want to... No. Oh. All right. I got you. This is what I got for you. Yo, thank you so much for being here, Kirk. If there's anything else that you'd like to tell the people out there, even if you want to tell them to support any developers, or where to check out some more Black game developers, or these Black-based games that you you care so much about and want to kind of support, please just let us know where we can find that kind of stuff. Boom.
It's at you can. Thank you. Yeah, you can go to rocketridegames.com. And in the navigation bar at the top, Liftoff. Click on Liftoff. You can talk to me there. You can interface with us, find out what the program's all about. It's for BIPOC and underrepresented groups. So we're working with all kinds of studios there. We have clients in Colombia. We have clients in India. There's just amazing creative games all over the world, which is great. You can interface with us at rocketridegames.com.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thanks so much, Kirk, for joining us today. We appreciate the gems that was dropped, and also the resources too. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Tamika and Neil. Appreciate you.